radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description. Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Leo. For your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, wherever you have the Leo placement in your chart, you could apply this too. Before you get started, check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place you can get a private reading from me, and my ONLY Insta is also directly below. I also have a free, completely free radio show. It's a vibe. Every other Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern, we listen to music, we pull cards. It's super cool. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. And other than that, Leo, we're going to get into what's going on with you guys. So let's see what won with Leo. I just heard pure intentions and wishing you well. Okay. And I also heard doing my best. All right, let's get right into it. So first we have purity. This one says, always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart within you. You'll find the answer to your question. So I feel like there's a misunderstanding here, and it's been stressing you out to the point where you're letting someone or something go. You're allowing them to feel how they feel, but it's stressing you out that you couldn't like perfectly fix it, or that someone didn't want to hear what you had to say. So at this point, you're wishing them well, you're allowing them to go about your business, and you're saying, listen, if I can't fix this situation, I'm not going to sit here and stress out about it for the rest of my life. I'm just absolutely not doing that. That's also not an option. So you're opening yourself up to whatever the future holds. We have ask for help. This one says, angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is the time to ask for angelic assistance. So some of you know that this is what you need to do because you know the purity of your intentions, and you know what you were trying to do, you know what you deserve, you know your heart. And I feel like there's maybe a misunderstanding, or you feel like someone doesn't see it, and it's frustrating. So the universe is telling you, ask your guides for help through this time to help you as to how to best navigate through the situation. And this is why, because we have temptation here. So you may be tempted to make a harsh decision, a rash decision, to be impatient with someone, to blow up on them, or to, you know, just mishandle something. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty. This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever the guise. So I feel like now I'm picking up on some social media stalking, to be honest. I feel like someone has been really watching someone else's social media hardcore. And the universe is telling you to stop doing that, because at this point it's just making you frustrated. It's making you angry, even for some of you, and it's just not healthy for you. It's not helping you get anywhere. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out and dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So you guys are definitely deserving of a celebration, of a good time. You know, and it's long past due. At this point, you've been pretty stressed and tightly wound. And then we have precious time. The fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. So tapping into this energy, Leo, you know, even if you feel like you're the one who doesn't have the time for someone anymore or something, it's time to communicate that. You know the purity of your heart. You don't want to hurt someone, but at the same time, some of you know that someone doesn't have very much to offer you, and you don't want them to waste your time. So you're trying to communicate that, but not be rude. Like, listen, if you don't get yourself together, like, I can't be with you. You're wasting my time. Whether that's a job, you know, you've kind of been hinting, listen, if you guys aren't going to give me more responsibility and a pay raise, I'm going to have to dip. And it's like you have this work family dynamic, and you don't want to feel like the selfish person, because you literally work with these people, so you know their struggle, you know how they're going to suffer if you walk away, and you don't want to create that bitterness where it's like you can't be friends with these people that you've grown with however long you've been here. But at the same time, it's like, listen, if I'm not fulfilled, I can't fulfill you, because I'm not going to be able to do my best unless I feel like the work I'm putting in is worth it. Unless I feel like I'm being compensated, you know, fairly for the work that I put in. I have to go about my business, but it's just tough for you guys. It's a tough decision at the end of the day. We got the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Star card in reverse. So I just see that your needs aren't being satisfied, whether this is in a relationship, a friendship, a work situation, like whatever it is to you, apply it how it goes, Leo. But I see you guys feeling unsatisfied, but it's still hard for you to leave, which is why the Ask for Help card came. You see, like everything ties together. And that's the thing, you know, even if you're the one to leave a situation, it's not always easy. You know, even if you're choosing to leave, it's not always easy. So you guys being in this position may be new for you, and it's also causing you to reflect on other situations where someone else felt like they had to go, and maybe you demonized them, but now you're realizing, oh, there are situations where you have to go, and yeah, it hurts, and it's not heartless, but it's just like, you know, they weren't fulfilled. Okay, what is going on? First of all, we got the, ooh, okay, wait. We got the Lovers and the Hierophant. This is definitely a difficult energy, Leo, because this is very antagonizing. This is an energy of knowing or seeing by example through other people live out their wish fulfillment that there is wish fulfillment for you. Exactly the perfect relationship, whether it's a work relationship, friendship, or romantic relationship, is possible. And you see it, you have proof of it some way, somehow. Either you've had good relationships in the past, you know, that serve their purpose, or you've just seen other people live out their truth and their dreams. Regardless, you know that it's possible for you to have exactly what it is that you want. But Hierophant in reverse, you're in this tough space because you know you're not getting it out of the situation, or you know that you can't and you won't be able to. So it kind of puts you in a really tough position. And people can feel this energy around you. It's like people can feel that you're unhappy. They know that you're not satisfied, but at the same time, I don't see anyone getting on their stuff to fix it. Like, so it kind of leaves you in this position where it's like, okay, at this point, I'm losing, so I'm not going to lose. It's very complicated. It's complex, you know. People may be quick to demonize you, but don't even worry about it. Just don't even worry about it, sweetheart. Just go about your business. That's all I could say, dude, because like at the end of the day, not everyone's going to understand and not everyone's going to be sympathetic. We have the Hanged One in reverse. Like, that lets me know you guys have tried as long as you could. You really held on to this as long as you could. But at this point, it's hurting you. What movie is showing up? I'm thinking of a movie. It's at the tip of my consciousness. I can literally, it like came and went. I really wish I knew what movie, but I just remember this girl. She was like crying and she's like, it just hurts me so bad. Like, I literally can't hold on anymore. That's gonna really bug me. It's gonna come to me like the moment I click off. Once the video's done, it's gonna come to me. But anyways, Ace of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. At this point, I don't feel like anyone's really benefiting, if we're being honest. Because Leo, especially if this is a work environment, you've checked out. Two of Cups in reverse, like neither party is completely happy here. Both parties know that there's a gap that needs to be filled. But at the end of the day, like, you're like, listen, I'm the trump card in my life. Ace of Cups in reverse. Like, all I know is this isn't working and my cup isn't being filled. I'm empty. I'm running on E. And even if you want to be in denial, I can't be in denial. Like, we both know it's tea. So it's just like, you're feeling like you have to be the bigger person and walk away from something, but it's still hard and just people don't get it. People are acting like this is so abrupt and they're so shook that you're upset, or so shook that you want to leave, or that you're unfulfilled. And it's like, you've gotten pretty much every indication from me that I was not happy here. It's just annoying on your end. You know, people are vilifying you for being the person to finally say something when both of you knew, like both parties knew there was a problem. And all of a sudden there's like this quick, fast moving energy because you decide you're done, and you are like, you know, going about your business immediately. Like, you're leaving that job, leaving this relationship, cutting them off, whatever. It is happening quickly, but they're like in such shock. And it's like, this is not shocking. It's just annoying. It's so annoying for you guys because you're like, that is so unfair for you to really play that. And it's like, it's so unfortunate, but Leo, I've had to be the bad guy before when we both knew that it wasn't working. And, you know, in a perfect world, people would, you know, come together and we could make a joint decision to separate or a joint decision to do better. But if someone refuses to do that, you have to do what you have to do. Queen of Swords are in reverse, Three of Pentacles are in reverse. You're unwilling to work with the situation anymore. Like you're going towards your happiness because you recognize that you've been ignoring their elephant in the room for a while, and both parties are. You know, both parties have been ignoring that this isn't working for a while, but finally you're having the strength to let go, and it still hurts you because you can see the potential. But someone, like I said, is in serious denial, like pretending that nothing is wrong here. And it's like, dude, we both know something is wrong. We're both experiencing this relationship. Like, I'm not giving you the best of me because I'm not getting the best of you. Like, maybe things worked out for a while where you were filling someone else's cup over and over and over again, but now you guys are running on E. So it's like what you give to someone isn't even good anymore. Like it's below your standards. Like all the love you have to give, Leo, which Leos are very, very loving individuals. With all the love you have to give, the amount of love you have to feed into a situation isn't even to your standards anymore. You're looking like, please, like I'm giving you the bare minimum, and you're acting like it is just so hard to let go of. Like, oh my goodness, ugh, so annoying. And this is what you need right here. First of all, we have the gift and be honest. So the universe is telling you to communicate clearly, end this cycle amicably so that you don't have to worry about creating any more karma. I don't really feel like you will, Leo, because you're done. See, that's the thing. When you really want something, that's when people like really get hyped up about it. They throw tantrums. You know, when someone really wants you to do what they want you to do, they'll yell at you, they'll scream at you. When someone is just done, that's typically when they're like quiet and just ready to get the fuck. Like, that's when people are typically ready to just dip, when they're done. And that's where I see you guys. Honestly, we have be honest and the gift. So the universe is saying, you know, communicate what you need to communicate. But honestly, I don't even think you guys feel like giving anyone a piece of communication, because it's like, you already know what's good. Like, let's not act like ridiculous here. Like, you know where I stand, I know where you stand, just please. But you're getting a gift out of this situation, which I'm super happy about. I feel like this is going to be a new relationship for you. We're pulling from the romance cards now, but we have spellbound. So it's like this is an energy of someone who sees you for your value. And it's so crazy. Oh, who was it? I think it was Ruby Rose tweeted something the other day. I follow her on Twitter, and she was talking about how, like, I don't know, something about how guys don't, you know, treat her whatever kind of way. But if you know who Ruby Rose is, and I'm not talking about Orange is the New Black Ruby Rose, I'm talking about rapper Ruby Rose with DDG. The thing about Miss Ma'am is she is such a freaking baddie, and DDG is younger than her. He wasn't as popular as her. He originally started off as a YouTuber, no shade, because literally I'm a YouTuber, but it's just like now he's a rapper. So like, but she could really have anyone she wants. And it's so crazy how over time, like, of course I don't know the tea of their relationship, but over time he somehow managed to lose her, you know. And then she's like the baddest. Like, she's a baddie. If you don't know who she is, like, baby is mad pretty. Like, she is so gorgeous. But anyways, it's just like people will lose, you know, respect for you over time, especially if they feel like they can have you. People will get used to you, and you could literally be Beyonce. And didn't Beyonce get finessed too and made a whole album about it? And Becky with the good hair got thrown into it. Lemonade is literally about, ciao, her husband had to make a whole album about it too. This shit is really funny. But anyways, like, you could be the baddest, or, you know, society's view of the baddest, and still get mistreated. So don't feel like this is a reflection of you, Leo. Someone got too used to you, your kindness, your love, and now they took you for granted. So you gotta move. You gotta keep going. But we have gossip and the tempter. This is the only thing that's gonna hold you back, Leo. You know, falling prey to you know, gossip and what other people have to say. Maybe you're one to keep up illusions. You don't want people around you to be disappointed. You don't want to be seen as a quitter. Or maybe it just annoys you that this person in the relationship sees you as the one giving up, when it's like, okay, but you're not doing anything for me to stay. So what the heck are you actually talking about? That is like narcissistic energy. So anyways, let's get off of that and see what other messages we have for you guys. But honestly, don't pay attention to it. I feel like if anything, like I said, that's what's holding you back. But most of you are ready to go. It's your decision. You're ready to go. And that's just what it is. Like, most of you aren't even... We got the Page of Earth and Justice. Yep. Page of Earth and Justice. You're opening yourself up. You're optimistic about new endeavors, and you've learned a lesson, and now you're receiving your karmic justice. And here's the thing about justice, Leo. A lot of times, you know, we look outside of ourselves for karma to play out, like, you know, someone else suffering. Typically, a lot of us feel like that's, you know, karmic justice, but really the best karma is you just being up and is stuck and just overly abundant, while someone has to watch you be overly abundant without access to you anymore. That is true karmic justice. You being up and you being exalted and you getting everything that you've ever wanted and needed, like someone who is drooling and gaga over you, who doesn't take you for granted. That is karmic justice. Not this person's car breaking down, because so what? They can get another one. Not this person being in a bad relationship, because are you happy, or are you still watching them be unhappy? Therefore you're unhappy and watching them to be unhappy. A mess. You know, accept this justice for what it truly is. It's for you. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity, is what it says at the bottom of Justice. At the bottom of the Page of Earth, it says scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous. Time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career promotions or scholarships. A new area of study. So yeah, you're definitely walking into a new era of life, and it's well deserved. You had to be the bad guy, but I'm the bad guy. You had to be the bad guy, but it is what it is. Who cares? You're getting what you want, and I'm happy for you. So yeah, Leo, that was your message. Check me out on Etsy in the description below for your protection. That's the only place you can get a private read from me. I also have a completely free radio show every other Monday. We listen to music and we pull cards. It's a vibe. Like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel and check me out on Patreon. Also in the description below. I am all the places, you guys. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one. Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.